What is up, you guys? I'm Charmx. Today I'm gonna be reacting to The Spiders and the Bees by The Odd Ones Out. Now I'm excited. I love The Odd Ones Out. I freaking love James's animations. And I'm not really sure what to expect from this. I mean, the title makes it sound as if it's almost like, it sounds like it's almost gonna be a talk about how babies are made, but I kinda doubt that's what it's gonna be about, so I don't really know. But with that being said, the original link's in the description. Make sure you guys go subscribe to The Odd Ones Out. Without any further ado, let's begin.
Mommy, why do humans hate us?
I don't know, Matthew. Our species is completely harmless to them, and we keep the mosquito population down, who are responsible for killing more humans every year than other humans do.
Spiders are not harmless. Have you ever heard of the Black Widow? Or, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of other ones that are a lot, because Black Widows, I've heard that they aren't even, like, that deadly. I heard that it's like their sting is, like maybe 10 times worse than a bee sting, but that you can survive from it. It's only really old people or really, really young kids who actually get from Black Widows. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true, though. But I know there are a lot of other spiders that are really poisonous and deadly.
So, humans have no rational reason to fear us, but they still do?
I'm afraid humans aren't that smart, Matthew. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed humans bite.
Love you, Mommy.
I love you too, Matthew.
I think it's the first time I've ever heard a female voice actor in one of these videos.
I think the hate that spiders get is a tad bit undeserved. Okay, fine, if you're in the shower and you see a spider crawling up your leg like a freaking pervert, then that's an appropriate time to freak out. But other than that, spiders are most likely not going to hurt you. Their webs are too weak to trap you, they don't know how to open doors, and there's only like a 50% chance that they're venomous. Okay, but for real, unless you...
Also, I heard every year you swallow a few spiders while you're sleeping. I heard that when I was young. And that legit traumatized me, so every night when I go to bed, I look at all corners of my room for any spiders. Because every now and then, I'll actually catch some spiders at the corners of the room, and I gotta go take care of it before I go to bed.
If you live in Australia, the chances of you dying by a spider bite is pretty low. There are venomous spiders, yes, and if you're having a negative reaction to a spider bite, then you should get treatment, but a large percentage of spiders are harmless. Even the Black Widow, known as the most venomous spider in North America, won't kill you if you're a healthy adult.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I heard. It won't actually take you out. Unless you're like an old person or a young kid.
Their bite will be painful for a couple of days, sure, but like, you'll walk it off.
That was a joke. If you get bitten by a Black Widow spider, then don't walk it off. You go see a doctor.
And hey, if you're lucky enough, you'll get super...
Was that those common sense, James, kicking in? The post-production, yeah. Maybe I should have said that. That is creepy, James. That is creepy.
So, wait, the two most dangerous spiders in North America are the brown recluse and the Black Widow? What are you trying to say about dangerous colors, America? Oh wait, the great white shark's even more dangerous. Never mind. Technically, sharks are like the second least dangerous animal out there besides puppies.
I guess when they aren't biting you, maybe.
Because, like, they don't want to eat humans. I mean, like, if you had to fight a spider and a shark, this shark would win. Also, spiders kill pests. According to this comic I made in 2014 and this National
According to this comic?
Geographic article, a single spider can eat about 2,000 insects a year. So if you're not a fan of flies, moths, or mosquitoes, which incidentally kill 600,000 people a year, then you're on Team Spider, because they're also not fans of them. Well,
yeah, see, this is how I feel about spiders. I like them when they are not around me. You know, if I could get like a 10-foot radius of spiders where there's no spiders around me at any given time, I'm perfectly fine because I know they help, they help kill bugs and insects and everything. But as soon as they're, within like 10 feet of me, that's when things change.
Well, they are fans of them, but they are fans because they eat them. I'm not saying you have to be roommates with arachnids. I'm just saying that if you see a spider, don't put it through torture continuously smashing it with a blunt object. It's still moving, it's still moving. Kill me.
That was some anime action right there, James. Well done.
Instead, get a cup and carefully place it over a spider. They're really dumb, so doing this will be super easy. Then scoop up your new best friend with a piece of paper and yeet it back into the wild with the rest of God's glorious creatures. Yeah, actually...
Oh, that's a good turn.
There's a high chance that they won't make it being thrown into a completely different environment. But they should have thought of that before they decided to live in my house.
Exactly.
If a spider has 8 eyes, they have terrible eyesight. So that spider that landed on your face did not do it intentionally. Some spiders that live in caves
Is that true they have bad eyesight? I guess with that many eyes, it get confusing on where you are, you know? I can see you getting disoriented really easily.
are completely blind. They don't even have 1 eyes. But even if they did have eyes, their whole world would still be pitch black. What a sad life to be a part of. Just every time you're outside seeing the sun, just think that somewhere there's a colony of spiders just in pure blackness, just never seeing the sun, never seeing their children smile or graduate college. They're just sitting in a cave for all their life.
I think James is the only person that can make a spider look cute. I still don't like spiders. I still don't like them. I know they're good for, you know, bugs and whatnot, but as I said, I need a 10-foot like radius. Do not be around me within 10 feet.
So is nature. And that is the way the cookie crumbles. Also, we're forgetting the most amazing thing about spiders, which is that they're incredibly talented in web design. Proportionately, the silk that makes up a spider web is stronger than the fibers that make up a bulletproof vest. So next time you go to a gunfight, put on a spider web instead. The amazing thing about spider webs is that...
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that they were actually trying to like duplicate or replicate the spider web so they could make bulletproof vests and other stuff like that. I don't know how far they got doing it though.
Not only can they save Wilbur from being slaughtered, but it's just stupid incredible that something so small can make such an intricate shape from nothing but the material inside their own bodies. The golden silk orb weaver spider has too many middle names and has enough silk inside of them to make 3 full spider webs. And it's this guy's job to pin that spider down and pull out all of its silk like some kind of spider predator.
So he gets paid to basically torture spiders for a living. Hashtag awesome.
It's okay though, the documentary said he was just harmlessly immobilizing the spiders. I can't believe this is someone's job. I don't think telling people I'm a YouTuber is that bad anymore. So, what do you do for a living? I harmlessly immobilize spiders with thumbtacks and pull silk out of their abdomen to add to my ever-increasing collection. What about you?
Yeah, what would you do if someone asked you that and that was your job? And it was to do that to spiders. It's like, oh, I torture spiders. Pays well.
Oh, I, make YouTube videos. I see people with arachnophobia being irrationally afraid of these harmless little guys, and I just don't see the sense of fearing something that ultimately does good things for the ecosystem. But you know what we should be afraid of? Bees! Bees are terrifying! Look, they're sucking the blood out of this guy to make honey!
I think I know this video here. I think, wasn't this for like a world record?
Oh, they're dying at an alarming rate? Good! Okay, that was a joke. Bees are, without a doubt, the most important insect on this planet. Not only do they have the best work ethic of any living thing on Earth, which is why none of them are YouTubers, they also pollinate 30% of the world's crops. Don't ask me who pollinates the rest, because I don't know.
Wait, bees only pollinate 30% of everything that needs to be pollinated. I don't believe it.
Without bees, humanity would turn to pure anarchy. Bees are so important that world-famous comedian Jerry Seinfeld made a documentary about the life of a bee and what the world would be like without them. But ever since...
Yeah, that movie, I don't know if it accomplished the goal of what he was trying to do, you know? I don't know if it accomplishes the goal, because it just kind of really just turned into a meme. That's about it.
Since 2006, bees, just like all the memes say, have been dying at an alarming rate. The scary thing is that scientists don't know exactly the reason for this bee-pocalypse, but they think it has to do with new pesticides being used on farms, parasites that kill the bee, and global warming. So
I actually thought I heard that it was starting to recover. I could have swore that last year I heard that there was like good news around the bees, that they were starting to recover. Am I crazy?
once we figure out how to fix those 3 problems, we'll be in good shape.
Bee.
It's just a little bee pun. We like to have fun around here. Now, what can you, a concerned citizen, do to stop the dropping population of bees? Most likely nothing, because I don't think anyone watching this makes laws about pesticides or stopping global warming. So we just gotta sit back and hope the people who make those laws know the importance of bees.
If they don't, we are all screwed, and they probably don't, as most of them are like 60 years old with dementia.
But maybe you should plant a couple flowers just to be on the safe side. The reason I have a fear of bees is that
Well, what else pollinates? Because you said they pollinate 30%, right? Well, what's doing the rest? Because I guess if we can't make more bees, we can make more of what pollinates the rest, right? So if, let's say, bees did 30% pollination, and cats did 70%. What we gotta do is we gotta make more cats so they can pollinate, they can make up the difference, right? Obviously it's not cats, but I don't know what it is.
I've gotten stung by a bee not 3 times, not 4 times, but 2 times. Two times. Now, obviously, as I've grown, I see the importance of bees, and I know not to throw rocks at them. The first time I got stung, I was outside, and I guess I was playing too close to a beehive, because I got stung on my arm, and I cried a lot. The second time, I was in my backyard, barefoot, and I was walking around, and...
Oh, it was one on the grass, wasn't there?
You know how sometimes when you're about to do something and your brain realizes that you're about to make a mistake, but your body is already committed to the motion and you don't have enough time to stop yourself? So I was in the middle of taking a step and I saw that I was about to step on a bee, but my body didn't have the reaction time or the motor skills to avoid the step, and... I'm sure the...
I don't think I've ever gotten stung by a bee. I've been stung by wasps many times because when I was younger, I'd go out and try to kill them. I'd go out and try to destroy as many as I could. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't think I've ever been stung by a bee, though.
bee was just acting in self-defense, but man, that scarred me. Some people may have an allergic reaction to bee stings and they should go to a hospital if they get stung, but in my case, it just hurt a lot. And my mom put baking soda over where I got stung and I cried. When people found out I was afraid of bees, they would always tell me that bees are docile creatures and they only sting you if they feel threatened. They would say the same thing about spiders too, by the way.
I think that's accurate for both spiders and bees, but nonetheless it's also the same with snakes. I mean, they all for the most part mind their own business, but when they feel threatened they get vicious. But at the same time, that doesn't stop us people from fearing them, as we know their potential. Also, they are creepy looking.
So whenever I would see a bee, I would silently freak out and stay as still as a rock, cause unlike spiders, with bees you're not allowed to fight back. You'll both lose if that happens. I gotta show this bee how unthreatening I am. They should be able to just take a look at me and know that. But then when a bee lands on your arm, holy frick.
Oh no, that is weird, James. That is weird. I like that. I like that. We need more of this. We need more of this in future episodes. But yeah, I don't fear bees, really. I just try to avoid them, you know? If I'm outside doing something and I see a bee over there, you know, I'm gonna keep my distance. But my dog, on the other hand, is so stupid that she goes after them. She chases them and bites them and stuff. I believe she got stung from doing that because she was, like, trying to eat them.
That's true fear. You just have to quietly watch the bee, hoping it didn't just have a bad day and decide to end its life on you. That never happened, though. Ever since I took a more calm approach to bees, I've never been stung. And I've never been bitten by a spider, either. Wasps, though, they're just mean. They can pack up and leave for all I care. I don't...
Yeah, see, that's when I was younger, I'd go and just take out wasps because, yeah, I don't really see a point to them.
I don't give a crap about wasps. So, what did we learn?
I love that. I love that. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. I really like this episode. James, this is really funny. This is really funny. And yeah, I think it's quite well done. What would I rate this out of an Odd Ones Out video? Because I don't think I've ever rated an Odd Ones Out video before. Maybe like an 8 out of 10. It was really enjoyable. It was really enjoyable. And yeah, when it comes to spiders, I know they're good for the environment, as in like they take care of mosquitoes and flies and other nasty things like that. I know they're good. But not in my house. Not in my house, son! And as I said, you know, I'm fine with them if there's like a 10-foot distance between me and them, right? Like, you know, I don't want them near me. I don't want them near me. And yeah, when it comes to bees, I've never really had much of a fear over them. I really haven't. I mean, I just kind of ignore them. Let them do their bee thing. And yeah, when it comes to what we can do to help, you know, keep pollinating the earth or whatever, because if we don't have any control over the bees, as I said, you know, we gotta find out what pollinates 70% of the earth, because if bees do 30% or whatever's doing the rest, we gotta make more of that. Logically, right? I mean, you gotta make up the difference. But anyway, with that being said, if you guys like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new, hit subscribe to the family. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the Odd Ones Out. I'll see you guys next time. Boop!